I wanted to say that I promised the people of Ward 1 5 things, actually 4 things. That I would restore communication, dialogue, transparency, and access to the position of Ward 1 counselor. But I'm going to add a 5th thing tonight, which is called physical presence. I promise I'm going to show up for the people of Ward 1, even when there's not that many people left, even when I'm at a sign holding by myself, even when it feels like there's no one listening. I'm going to be there and I'm going to show up. The deterioration of the relationship and communication under the current counselor has been disappointing at best, but disgraceful is probably a more accurate term. And I'm going to change all that by, number 1, like I said, showing up. Number 2, getting back to you. 3, I'm going to start having weekly office hours. 4, I'm going to bring back community meetings to Ward 1. Right now, the ones we have are as rare as a comet, and they're just there to tell you what decisions are about to be inflicted upon you, rather than to get your input.
Thank you, Joe. Your time is actually up.
All right, let's do it. Can I have Dave's time?
What?
Never mind.
If only. Do you want to ask the next question? Okay. Your first question is, flooding issues from inclement weather and large storms have been occurring more frequently as of late. Should there be new building codes for homes repeatedly damaged by the flooding?
Yes, but I think it should fall under a larger initiative that I want Quincy to take on. I want Quincy to be a leader in local environmental policy. That's why I want to establish what I'm calling the Green Zoning Task Force, which would be a collaboration between environmental experts and the experts in building that we have plenty of in Quincy. We have very talented builders in Quincy, and I want to put them in the same room and come up with innovative and sustainable solutions that work for the builders, that work for the planet, and also work for people's personal budgets. So yes, and also while we're doing that, we obviously need to think about the inevitable storms that are coming our way, because we've waited too long to address these issues as a society, not just in Quincy. But we obviously need to face the reality that times have changed, the weather has changed, and even with new seawalls, we can't keep the water completely out of our lives. So I want to not only change those zoning laws, but I also want to expedite seawall projects, floodgates, marshes, pumping stations, so that we can better survive the next storm.
Thank you. A topic we haven't discussed today. What is your opinion on the Weymouth compressor station, and how do you propose to engage more residents in Quincy regarding the site of the compressor station?
Well, like everyone else you've talked to tonight, I want to see the Weymouth compressor station go away. I don't want it to happen. It doesn't belong in a population as dense as what they're describing. The idea that our local leaders, our state leaders, would allow such a thing to happen to make us the canaries in the coal mines of putting a compressor station in a situation that's not been, we've not seen it anywhere else in the country. When you add the fact that it doesn't really benefit anybody around here, it benefits Canada or somewhere, but I know it doesn't benefit the people of Ward 1, Quincy, or Massachusetts. So I want to work hard to bring awareness to that. If I'm elected to office, I will use my office to educate people. If you go to my website, you'll find that I produce some of the most engaging instructional content of any candidate, either in office or running for office. And I will use that skill to bring awareness to the compressor station as well. But I'd also like to know why our good mayor has such a special relationship with the governor, where he doesn't come to the environmental debate because he's out with the governor. Why that good relationship hasn't translated to the governor's cooperation in saving us from this compressor station. That's a question I have.
Okay. Thank you. At this time, we'd like to move to your closing statement.
Oh, okay. So I want to establish the Green Zoning Task Force. I want to establish a participatory budgeting system which will let people bypass government bureaucracy to fund some out of discretionary income, some citizen proposed and voted on projects. I want to bring a focus back to infrastructure. I'm appalled that the Trump administration EPA is suing us after all the hard work we've done to clean up our waters. I want to also let people walk on the sidewalks in Ward 1 and in Quincy without having to step into the streets. We have a lot of work to do, and I'm bothered that I'm here and my ward councilor's not. The job is to show up. The fact that he's not here tells you he thinks it's his job. It's not. Ward 1 sends the representative with their vote. I'm going to earn your vote every day. I don't expect it, I don't feel I'm entitled to it, and I'm going to show up for you. Thank you.
Thank you.